After the Supreme Court rules in favor of the Affordable Care Act, President Obama says the health care law is here to stay. He also asserted that Obamacare has now been woven into the fabric of America. The Supreme Court ruling authorizes federal tax credits for Americans living in states with their own exchanges as well as those with federal exchanges. The decision prevents more than 6 million Americans from losing subsidies and health coverage. But Republicans have already come out against the ruling, saying they will continue to work towards repealing Obamacare. And One America's Nohely Mendoza joins us live in studio now with more on this most recent challenge to the law.
Well, following a number of lawsuits against Obamacare, one in particular, the King versus Burwell case, ends with justices voting 6-3 in favor of the Affordable Care Act. The issue at hand was whether the IRS could enforce regulations to extend tax credit subsidies to coverage purchased through exchanges established by the federal government under Section 1321 of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act. The plaintiffs in the King case were residents of Virginia, which is a state that has declined to establish a state exchange. They fell into a gray area of the law because they have income low enough that they aren't required to purchase insurance under the individual mandate, but still are too high that receiving a tax credit to purchase the insurance results in penalties if they fail to do so. So what does the ruling mean for individuals enrolled in the healthcare exchange? Well, they get to keep their premiums. If the vote would have swayed the other way, more than 30 states would have lost financial help through President Obama's healthcare law, though some say that could have been a good thing. A government report says that completely repealing the law would have boosted, on average, the economy by 0.7% a year. That's mostly because more people would have entered the workforce or worked more hours to make up for the lack of government health care subsidies. However, today's vote ultimately determines federal subsidies may be used for individual purchasing insurance through federally run healthcare exchanges. For One American News, I'm Nohely Mendoza.